How you doing, guys? I'm Trenius and you're tuned into the infamous Living Realm Network. Divine power is always working for us because we're trying to do right. How to stay young and up to date. Now, the problem is we have a lot of people who are older than the new generation. You know, the millennials, I would like to say. You know, there are a lot of older people who don't like the millennials. And it's a shame because most millennials are my age. Millennials are younger than, you know, older adults, so to speak. Now, the problem that we have with older adults as millennials, you know, as young people growing up, is that the older people think that their way is the best way. And that's really no way at all. You follow your heart to do the things that God put you here to do. And so the youth who grow up, you know, maybe a child to a parent that's an older person or whatever, a baby boom parent, something like that. The problem that they're having is they have to respect their elders. You know, we have to respect our moms and our dads. Mom, dad, I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking in general, out loud to everybody. But the problem that we're having as millennials is that we're trying to show a new idea to an older person, but they want to replace it with something that's traditional, something that they know of, something that happened in the past. Now, I'm gonna break it down to you in the Living Room Network terms, guys, because we're trying to make ourselves better, other people's lives better, and the world a better place. Because I'm gonna talk to the adults, because I'm an adult and I have a child as well. So the thing that you have to do is keep your spirit young, older people. Keep your spirit young. Keep your spirit youthful. It's not cool getting old. And a lot of people that's, you know, 70 above will probably tell you that, but we live in a day and time where the older generation belittle the younger generation with their age, as if it's some type of competition, as if they're in some type of lead and they have more experience so they can tell you anything that they want you to do. Like, you can't use the age tactic as a way to lead anymore, because nobody wants to hear that anymore. And personally, I was disturbed by a lot of people in my life who used the age tactic to get me to try to follow their way and stuff like that. And that's cool, because yes, with more experience you do learn, you know, a lot of things versus somebody who don't have any experience. But who's to say that you actually learn from the experiences? See what I'm saying? Who's to say that these experiences as an older person that you went through actually taught you something? You know what I mean? I know a lot of people who are older than me and they have not yet gotten over the things that I've gotten over. And I'm 28 years old. You know, I see it every day. I see it all the time. I see people going through trials and tribulations that I've already conquered. And then in return, there's some stuff that I haven't conquered yet that they've conquered. So it works hand in hand. We live in a harmonious world where age don't matter no more. I like to refer back to the scriptures. I like to refer back to Jesus Christ. Jesus was young when he was healing people in the Bible, in the scriptures. He was very young. But what do people do? What do people say about him? The same thing people say about young people nowadays. Older people say about young people nowadays. Oh, he just such and such as a kid. She's just such and such as a kid. She don't really know what she's doing. You know, healing people. Oh man, Trenius is talking about this inspirational stuff. Oh, he just doing, you know. And it's the same thing they did to Jesus. So you can't tell me that young people aren't already special. I know some young kids is smarter than their parents, but I ain't never gonna tell their parents that, because they might think I'm crazy. You know, but we're growing up in a time, guys, where the youth are outshining the adults, because the adults are so close-minded and stuck in their own ways and have not become up to date with the things that's going on in modern day society, that the kids do not want to understand anything the adults are telling them. And that's why you have a lot of kids that don't listen to their parents, because they're so stuck in their ways. Kids are creative. So what is a creative kid? How is a creative kid gonna learn from an adult that's not creative? Adult that's just dull. You know, adult who's giving up on their own dreams. An adult who doesn't want to go outside and be a part of any type of social settings and clubs and stuff like that. How's a kid gonna learn from adults when the adults don't even have a vision anymore? You know, so this is what it's all about, guys. It's all about making yourself better, other people's lives better, and the world a better place. And then you can understand them, because you're understanding where they're coming from versus having a closed off mind You know, a mind that is full of shadows and is dull and can no longer hear anything that anybody younger has to say to you. Okay, so like I said, I can relate to you too, guys, because I have a son as well. You know, I'm around kids all the time, and I just really am open to the things that they're doing nowadays. And this is what it's all about, guys. It's all about staying up to date with what's going on. It's all about staying up to date with you know, the new things that are happening in our society, you know, and just going about living in a way that your kids can understand you, rather than you bossing them around and telling them what to do and stuff like that. I hope you got this point across to you guys. I'm Trenius, and you're tuned into the infamous Living Realm Network. How to stay young and up to date and youthful. This is what it's all about, guys. It's all about staying young, staying positive, and carrying yourself and being special. Good night.